And so I know that it's been like a minute since I came on here and did one of these vlogs. And partly because I've had a crazy week that happened. My girlfriend does this thing called Cousins Week, where she takes her brother's three of his five children and her best friend roommate who has three children of her own and takes them all together and they do familial activities like they ended up going to Knott's Berry Farm as well as bowling. And so what I ended up doing is joining them for half a week. I met them up on Tuesday night, and so we went to an Angels game. We ended up going to water polo, watching a movie, and then at the end of the week, we went and drove all the way up to hand off the kids to her brother who lives up north. And so it was a crazy busy week. And then the weekend after that, we ended up doing No Time for Thanksgiving dinner, where again you have more of my girlfriend's family, kind of a tradition that they've been doing for a while, get together. So we again have to drive up north again to do that, and that was really fun, really crazy. Got to stay at a historic hotel. And unfortunately, we got to stay in the more modern side, and I say modern as in built in like the late 90s, I think. But there was a side where you had stars like Bob Hope, Charles Chaplin, Jimmy Stewart, all had rooms or had stars on the rooms. I didn't really look too deep into it, which I'm going to do soon. I'm curious as why those names are there. So yeah, it's also been kind of interesting adjusting to the new work situation and how that's going, and just working in the film industry and just how that is. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Definitely a lot of adjustment and figuring things out. And so, yeah, again, that's kind of been my last 2 weeks. School's going to start up again soon. I haven't mentioned it here yet, but I'm a teacher. I teach a community college class, and so I'm prepping my class for that, or prepping my materials for class. I've also started shooting a little bit more plates, so I'm excited to get those out there. So yeah, it's definitely been crazy. Part of me is like upset, but also I'm like, I'm glad. I'd rather be really busy than absolutely just not doing anything. And I think that's just like the weird thing, just kind of balancing that out. So yeah, I definitely have been having some interesting thoughts as well as to just things around me, and I'm kind of just putting them together. I'm gonna make a couple more vlogs either today or tomorrow, expressing those feelings because I'm just curious. I just want to get them out there, out of my mind, so to speak. So yeah, watch out for that. If you've made this far, thank you, and if you've been watching and following along, I appreciate you. It's literally just me, like absolutely effortless, just talking to the camera. I want to kind of start doing a little bit more travel vlog-ish or like life vlog-ish things. But it's not as easy as some of the people on social media make it look. It literally takes effort, it takes planning, and kind of takes you out of the moment, in my opinion. So I'm trying to kind of figure out how can I do it while still enjoying myself. I think that's where my authenticity comes in, where I capture what I capture and do what I do, and if I don't, I'm not really beating myself up about it. I'm okay with what I'm doing here. Yeah. See ya.